Hello there friends, and welcome to my video. I am Mickey B. Have we met? If not, it's nice to meet you, and if we have, you know it's always good to see you again. Today I'm here with TEMU haul number 79. Wow. And I am on a roll with buying items that I need, I'm going to use, have been wanting, and hopefully items that you might find interesting. But let's jump into the necessaries and then we can jump into this haul. Now, TEMU is an online marketplace that sells lots of different products from lots of different vendors. Some of the vendors sell the same products and the prices may vary because of it. So you always want to make sure that if you're looking to purchase something, that you check and filter that price, filter that item, and make sure you're getting the best price for that item. Now, in addition to that, TEMU has free shipping. They have a 90-day return window. So if you buy something and you try it out and you don't like it, then you can just contact them. They'll have you send it back. They'll pay the postage for you to send back if it's your first time. So make sure you check that package and everything that you want to go back, do it at the same time, or else you will have to pay if you do things after that initial return. But it's still nice that they pay for you to return it. And sometimes they'll tell you to keep it. Sometimes they'll tell you to return it. So it's a win-win. And I've also had them and I have also had them offer me a partial refund and then just keep it. So they have different ways that they work with you if you want to return an item. Now, if you are a first-time purchaser on TEMU, you can save 30% by using my discount code of OPT43129. I'll have it across the screen. I also include it in the description box as well as in the first pinned comment. TEMU also gives price adjustment. So if you purchase something and in the first 30 days of that purchase, if you see that item drop to a lower price, you can contact them and request a price adjustment by simply opening up your order, clicking the price adjustment button, and getting the price adjustment. It is that simple. You don't even have to talk to anyone. It's a win-win. And then last but not least, I think, did I miss something? I feel like I missed something because TEMU is so amazing. It's like I'm trying to get it all out at the same time. But what I was gonna say is I will have the links to all of the items in this video also in my description box as well as in the first pinned comment. Now, if there is an item that is no longer available, then obviously I will not be able to provide a link. So with that being said, let's jump into today's order. Now, you saw in the thumbnail that I was showing you an item that is very much needed. If you saw my last haul number 78, you saw I bought a big ticket item that I am enjoying, and it is one of the Peloton type bikes. It is not a Peloton, but pretty much the same thing. But that seat on that bike was so hard. Man, oh man, I'm like, I need to order me another seat. And even though I found some padded shorts that definitely alleviated a lot of the pain, I still wanted to get a better seat. So for $8.75, that's what this is. So let me go ahead and share that with you. And this seat is it's positioned as, or described as, a much more comfortable seat than what comes with the bike that I ordered. And what I also like about it, it looks nice. It looks like it's going to be nice on the booty cheeks right here. And it's soft. It's soft. Look at that. Like it has little air pockets in it or something. And then it has a reflector light in the back. Not that I would need that because I'm not going to be on my bike outside in the streets. But if you were to purchase this for an outside bicycle that you would be riding on the streets, this is a great safety element to have as well. Now, I am looking forward to putting this on. This is a simple standard installation right here. You're just going to unscrew and slide it on. And then I like how it even has these springs right here. I don't know that you would really need it on the pellet. What I need on my bike is just the cushion, the softness. So this, combined with my biker shorts that are padded, should be amazing, because right now the biker shorts, like I said, that saved me for now, but I'm hoping that this seat is going to take me to the next level. And again, I like how it is red and black, matches my bike. That was not planned. And then it's just a nice sleek little design, but it's nice and puffy. And I did search this, and I filtered the price to make sure that I did not see this seat for anything less than $8.75 at the time that I was selecting this item. And might I add, all of these items are sponsored by TEMU as well. I do want to be clear on that. So yeah, this is I'm looking forward to putting it on the bike because it's going to change my workouts tremendously. So I mentioned in my last haul that I don't know if I said I had already ordered one or I may order one, may order a seat, but nonetheless, as you see, here it is. And the comfort factor is important because those workouts, woo, are no joke. And when I'm done with those workouts, I feel exhausted and amazing at the same time. But I'm telling you, I have to breathe like I'm in a Lamaze class about to deliver a baby to get through those workouts, because that's how good they are. And I'm only doing beginner ones, so you can imagine the shape that you can get into on those bikes. Okay, let's get into the next item, and that's going to be this little envelope right here. So let's see what goodies we have in this envelope. Let me just pull them out. I'm not even going to look. Okay, so this first item costs $2.54. Now, this is an item that I bought before, different color though, but I liked the item so much that when I saw them listed again, and I think it's a little bit more than what I paid before, but I have seen them for less than what I paid. I'm saying paid, but for less than what they were listed for when I selected these. And that's these beautiful little turbans to put on your head. So I saw it in pink, and you know I wear a lot of pink. You know I love pink, and I wear a lot of pink. So I wanted to get one in pink so I can kind of match what I'm wearing. Now the first two that I got in the hauls that I did last year were two different shades of brown, and so now I wanted to brighten it up a bit, and I did get another one. So I got another one also for the same price of $2.54. Let me just show you what this one looks like, the color of this one. And this one I thought was a nice seasonal color, a nice deep cranberry red. So I just thought these were really nice, and I like wearing them. They make quick work of covering up your hair when you wake up, or if you're outside working on something, or you just want to look a little bit put together, like you were intentional with what you did. Newsflash, while editing this video, I just received a price adjustment for both of these items. They are currently listed at $1.89, and I received a total price adjustment of $1.48. Back to the video. Versus just throwing anything on your head and walking out the door. And I think what helps on these, in addition to the texture of the fabric that these have, is the size of this little cinnamon bun thing at the top. I think that definitely makes a difference in how this wears on your head. And I've seen other little neat ones that they've come out with, so there may be a couple of other styles that I might try down the road that are a little bit different than this, but the same idea. It looked like I don't want to say a unicorn, but it had a much more pronounced bun that didn't just stop right here. It kind of it was like a crown of a bun, and it kind of slid down the whole thing. I can't even really, you just have to see it. So if I come across them again, I may go ahead and order that, because these are fun to wear. I say fun because the convenience of not having to address your hair the way you would like to when you have the time, but still looking presentable makes them fun to me. So that's what I mean when I say fun. And it just makes getting up and getting out of the house or running an errand a little easier sometimes if you're just going somewhere where you don't want to look like you're homeless, but you don't want to take the time just to go run and do something quick. And that's what I love about these things. They give you that ability to run out and do something quick. So for $2.54, I thought these were worth getting a couple more of. So the next item in this order, this item costs $4.33. And what this item is something that when you're doing projects and you need to cut something to a specific size that might be odd or oddball type of size, you take this. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but the idea of it is you put a pencil in, and whatever you need to cut, you would put this pencil on that, and then you would take this in and trace around whatever the weird shape is, and the pencil would draw it for you on the item that you need to cut. And then you will cut the item to fit perfectly. So whatever you're trying to put there would fit perfectly to that weird oddball shape that you were trying to fit that item in. So I'm sure if you're looking at the pictures, because I always include the pictures of these things so that if what I'm saying doesn't really make sense, the visual will make it make sense. But I can't get this box to close all of a sudden. Isn't that interesting? It's like, no, we won't go. Why not? Okay, there we go. So yeah, for $4.33, this is another item that I have been watching and paying close attention to, because the fun of TEMU shopping to me is, even though they have amazing, great prices already, it's making those dollars that you're about to spend go even further by searching and getting the best price for the items that you're interested in. It kind of makes it have a little strategy involved, at least for me. So this next item here costs 85 cents. And this I thought was neat. If you are a crafter, this is something that I'm sure that you could appreciate. And this is for when you're applying glue to projects and you don't want to get that glue all over your hand. It almost reminds me of those little spatulas they came out with when you do facials, but this one I think is a lot better because it's slimmer, it's skinnier, and it'll allow you to be a little bit more precise, especially when you're working with glue. So, and I like the size of it in my hand. It's not too big or not too, long and awkward. It's just the perfect length for you to take some glue and move it around where you want it to go. And I like how it's a flat spatula and it's also where you can just scoop up any extra glue and put it back into the container that you're using, so you don't have to be wasteful with it either. So for 85 cents, I thought this was a great deal to have at least one of these. And normally I would have purchased two of something like this, but I'm trying to be better with that as well. It's like you don't have to get two of everything. It's a bad habit of mine, but I can't help it sometimes. Now this item right here, $3.18 is what I paid for this. Now this is something that I got it's a pet product. So if you have a pet, it made me think of Lacey, because I do plan to get another fur child down the road. And I don't know if it's going to be a hairy one, a non-hairy one, but this one, it comes with this charging cord and a little instruction booklet. And what it is, did I show you on the box? Did the box give you an indication? It's a little brush that you use to brush your pet hair, like kind of get that little hair where they would shed, and give them just a quick cleanup. It has a little instruction manual here as well. I haven't really looked at it, but it does include one. And then again, it includes the cord. So it is this is not the USB-C, it's the one before that. I don't know what that one's called. and then this a micro S, I'm not sure, but then it's that to USB, the regular USB, so it's kind of more the old school connectors. And then here's the little brush. And what's cool about this brush is, first of all, isn't that cute? It's got little doggy paws on it. Oh, it's dirty. What's that? It's got little doggy paws on it. And then in the middle, right here, you can put water in there. So you put water in and you close the silicone cover back up, and then it turns on. Okay, here's the button right here. You turn this button on and it lights up, but you can't see that because I've got all my light on, but you can see the power right here on this, but it lights up the whole thing. I don't know if it's too much bright light here, but it lights up. Let me see if I stick it in the box, if you can tell. So here it is in the box. Oh, is this the end that lights up? Okay, so here it is in the box. It's not turned on. Now let me turn it on and see if you can see where it lights up. See if you can see it a little. Can you tell? You can see the light there, but you can't see the bottom part lights up as well. And then what happens is, as you're brushing, I think, because I have to read the instruction manual, but somehow you can shoot out a little steam from here. So as you're brushing, you can kind of dampen the hair and give them a little clean, or use that little damp water or moisture to pull out some of the under, what do they call it, undercoat. And it's nice. It's kind of like something you would buy for yourself. Like these feel like the nice silicones, but for a dog, if you're giving them this little short, quick grooming, I'm sure it would feel good to them, and they wouldn't even flinch with this little bit of water, because they wouldn't even realize that you were doing it. I don't think it's like a hard push of water out there or anything. But I got this so that I can use that when I get my future fur child. And hopefully it'll be one that I can use this on, and that he or she would enjoy it, because I always liked doing my own grooming when I had my when I had Lacey anyways. So let's put this back in here and move on to the next item. But yeah, I thought for $3.18 this was a great item to have. Especially, you see how that little steam is shooting out the middle? So that's how it works. I just need to figure out what to do to make it work. Alright, the next item. This next item, now you have to look at the picture that I'm going to have included. This cost $1.94, and you get how many of these things? 3? Let me open it up. You get 3, or either you get 4. And when I saw how they demonstrated this on the website, I was like, I like that. I gotta have them. Okay, so you get 3 of these, and this is what one looks like. And it allows you to take your shirts and twist them up in all these different kind of ways. If you have a long oversized shirt and you want to fold it up and make it short, or make a knot at the end, or just look at the video and the pictures that I have, because when I saw on the website and the video on the website how quickly they were doing all these things, I was like, that is so cool. But I am myself going to have to watch again to figure out how to do a lot of these, because, and that's what made me buy it, because I have flexibility. It wasn't just a standard one where you just loop it through and bring it under. This one really gives you some different looks. So I'm looking forward to trying those and see how much I will like them. Now this item here was $1.58. Where's my glasses? Here we go. $1, I believe that says $1.58. Yeah, so this was $1.58. Now this is another item that I have been looking at for quite some time. This camera, I'm not even gonna mess with it. But I've been looking at this one for quite some time, and I always wanted to know, does this thing really work? I always felt like it's good to have if it works, but how do I know that it's really worth my while? So for $1.58, I'm like, you know what? Let's find out. And again, I always search all of these items now before I put them in my cart to make sure I'm putting the lowest priced one in my cart. So this is that tool that you put in your drill gun on this end, and then this end you put, no, I'm sorry, on this end you put in your drill gun, tighten it up, and then you put your drill bit on this end, and so that way when you have a little awkward size that you need to get into, this thing contorts into some weird shapes so you can get into small areas and really, you know, get it to unscrew something. So when it's awkward little places that you just can't go into straight, but you got to go down, around, and twist around, this is wonderful for that. And especially like if you're assembling items, furniture, things that you buy, and there's a tight squeeze that you can't get your tool into. Oops. This is what that would be good for. So it looks like it would be functional and useful, so I wanted to have it and add it to my little tools, and when the time comes I will be prepared. So for $1.58, I thought that I definitely can get this and wait until the need arises and just be prepared. So I'm looking forward to using that and hoping that when I need it, it helps. Okay, this next item was 75 cents, and this is another pet item, or future pet item. And this is for those dog breeds. I was going to say dog brands. This is for those dog breeds that have that issue where they get those eye boogers. So for 75 cents, you can get this cute little thing. It has an eye on it. You see that? It has an eye on it. But you can get this cute little thing right here. It's plastic. And you can use this to get those eye boogers out of their eyes. So like if this is their eye socket right here, you can take this and squeeze those little nasty eye boogers out. Lacey used to get those, and I hated cleaning those out. Ugh. But when I saw this, I'm like, yeah, this is perfect. Now these are nice and soft, so it won't hurt their eyes. And I think if you really need to get in there, you could probably flip it this way to really get in there, and it's still more gentle than probably smashing them with a rag or with something harder. So I thought this was great to have, especially if you have a dog that has that issue, because those eye boogers just look, they just don't look good, and they look disgusting, and that's never something that I would want to clean and put my hands on. So this was a must have if you have a pet that gets eye boogers. Okay, now this item here, I think we're almost done. We only have 3 left. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this next item here is 58 cents, and I got 2 of these. And I got them for my linen closet doors, because sometimes, like when I put comforter sets or the sheets or whatever, they're a little bit puffy and it makes the doors want to pop open sometimes. So these are, did I open one? Let's see, I thought I opened one. Oh no, I guess I didn't. I thought I did, but I was gonna show you because I'm almost positive I opened one of these, but it doesn't look like I did. Okay, I'm wasting time, because you know how like I know I did, but then this is looking like no you didn't. I might have done it in a package, but basically you see how it has the button. You can mash the button, and then the one side will pop out. And so if you glue either side of these on your door, and then as it's flat, and then you stick your hand like you mash these down, and then it'll slide out. like that. I must have did it inside the bag like this. And then that opens it up, and then when you're ready to close it, you just stick that back together. So I got this so when my cabinet, linen closet cabinet doors are popping open because it's just that little extra fluff from the fabric, from the sheets or the towels or whatever, the comforter sets, then I can just push it closed and use this to keep it closed instead of having them ajar. I hate that ajar look because it just looks like somebody's peeking out or something. But I thought for sure I'd open one of these to test it out. But in any case, that's what those are. And then this item right here, this was $1.73. Now I had this in my basket for a long time, a very long time, and for like almost a year, honestly, because it looked amazing on the website, but I feel like I just didn't believe it works that well. So I wanted to go ahead and finally give it a try. I'm like, what are you waiting for? Just go ahead and get it and see if it's something that might help, because if it is, that means you've wasted a year now not being able to use something that might help. Now it's this fiber gel and it's for your nails. It's supposed to help really, let me see if I can get it still enough for you to see. Should grab it at some point. There we go. Full Beauty Fiber Gel, 2 ounce. So it's supposed to, in my mind, help strengthen your nails. Oh, it's got it's foil covered. I guess I shouldn't open it in case it might dry out or something, but I'm curious. Let's see. And if it is like sticky or something, I don't want to get it on my hand. So let me carefully open it, because my nails are always breaking. Like, I just can't keep a nail once I get, and I keep them low now too, and they still just break off. So every time I would see this, I was like, I wonder if this would help. Let me get these scissors. See if I can open them up, because I don't know if this is sticky or messy or what it looks like, because it's some kind of a gel, but it looked like it would really strengthen your nails. Then it also looked to me like it was something like a glue to put on fake nails, so I'm not sure of how this works. Okay, let me just do this real quick. Poke a little hole. There we go. I just don't want to make a mess. Come around here, because if it does work, I'm making a mess now. So it is a gel. It just looks like a gel. So it just looks like a gel. Hold on, let me, because I did get some on these scissors. Can you see? It's just a clear gel. And it looks like it's a little drippy. Just do like that. See that? So let me see if I can scrape this back off of my scissors. And I don't want my scissors to be sticky and be affected by this either. But it's nice and full. Oh yeah, so it definitely has some movement. This can easily pour, which we're not going to make that mistake, but you can see that it can easily pour out. So yeah, I guess it's gonna help strengthen my nails. Let me close this back up. Hopefully it doesn't dry out before I get a chance to use it. But I always felt like if one of my nails was breaking or starting to try and break, I could brush this on top of it and it would make it strong, the way it looked in the ad anyways. So I need to clean this off with something, which I don't have anything. And I even kind of feel it on my hand as well. Darn it. This is what I was trying to avoid. Let's just do this right here on the bag for now. See if that's better than nothing anyways. Okay. Alright. So yeah, we'll see how well this works. Maybe I can salvage these nails because they are just getting beat up. It's like one little thing hits them and they just can't recover. So hopefully the fiber in this gel will give them the strength needed to, you know, be a little bit stronger. I'm going to put that back in this bag just in case it's a little messy. Alright, the very last thing in this order, make sure, yeah, the very last thing in this order actually came in a separate order in its own little envelope. So, and this is much smaller than I saw on the website. I keep moving because my back is starting to hurt. I had mentioned in the last video that sitting in this chair sometimes for a prolonged period of time makes my back hurt. So if you see me fidgeting and moving like what's wrong with her, it's because I'm trying to stretch my back. Okay, it is like bothering me. Okay, so this last item, $3.66, and you guys know I like the lip oils, and that's what this is supposed to be, the lip oils. But as I look at the box now, it says crystal clear lip gloss, but when I ordered it, it said lip oils, because you know I like the lip oils. And I thought it was going to be much bigger than this. What's a regular one? I thought I had a regular lip oil here. Yeah, see, here's the regular ones that I get. And look at the difference in size. So I thought I was going to get 6 of these in this box. So that's a big difference. But no big deal. So let's open these up and just kind of see. And it's just lip glosses. It's not lip oils. And they have different colors. And there are 6. So for $3.66, I figure no big deal, but they are tiny. So let's see. Let's open this up and see how much smaller they look outside of the box. Alright, so okay, so they're green lids at the top. And they're plastic containers. Oh yeah, these are very small. Very, very small. So all in them little tricky pictures. Look at that. Again, comparison. That's funny. That's funny. Comparison. Actually, it's about the same width if you look at the bottom of this. That's also funny. So this bottle is overkill. It might at the end of the day really be more comparable than we think, than I think. But anyways, this is the one color. It has a little sparkles in it, a little silver, shiny, would you say like champagne and gold? Come on, camera, grab it. Maybe I can get it to focus on these 3 at one time. See those 3 colors? There we go. So that's 3 shades right there. Alright. Those are cute. I like that pink one the most. Clear is always cool. So these are the little 6 colors on these lip glosses that I thought were lip oils, but you never know. I'll still use them. No big deal. Life goes on. So I want to say it's still a good price for $3.66, but I would say that more so if they were the normal size bottles, I think. I don't know. It's not a bad deal. Bad. I'm sure I could do worse. But they're just so tiny. They're so tiny. But it's cute though. I like the little cute box that it comes in. So $3.66, is that what it was? Yeah, $3.66 for 6 of these. So just be warned on the size. It says, I want to say it says 3.5 grams times 6. So it's grams now. It's grams now instead of ounces. I guess that's the secret.
But anyway, so that's all that was in that order.
And if my back wasn't bothering me, I'd keep going. But because it's bothering me, I'm going to close it out here and say I hope that you guys enjoyed this haul. Maybe you found something that you could use for yourself or may be interested in purchasing. Again, I'll have the links to all of these items in my description box as well as in the first pinned comment. And if you haven't purchased on TEMU yet, I'm telling you, they've got some really good products out there, really great deals, and I have many more to share with you. I have other orders on the way, so that's why I wanted to go ahead and get these done so I can actually start using this stuff. And then when the other orders come in, I can go ahead and share that stuff with you as well while these things are still out there. I want to try to stay ahead of the game or stay in the game. And so that way, if these are things you guys are interested in, you will be able to purchase them while the inventory is still there. So, and also if you're a first-time purchaser, use my discount code of OPT43129 and you can save 30% off of your first purchase, plus you'll also receive a $100 coupon bundle to use on future purchases. So don't forget that there are many items for you to choose from, all the different categories where you can think to shop. Try TEMU first, search the product, and then filter by price to make sure you're getting the lowest price. If you like this type of video, then please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed seeing the items that I shared with you today. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you. No pressure. I'll be here when you're ready, but I got a lot of good stuff coming, and you don't want to miss it. Have a great day, you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.